Your Heart of the Ozarks United Way makes an impact on issues that matter to you and your community. For more than 40 years, the Heart of the Ozarks United Way has been addressing community needs and ensuring that all donations are put to use in the most effective and cost-efficient manner. We make a difference by helping to give people with disabilities the opportunity to live independently, train for employment, and participate in recreational activities.
I had a bad wreck in 2003. It was due to epilepsy and having a seizure. Probably one that I shouldn't have lived through, but due to a seatbelt and an airbag, I survived it with a minor scratch. I received aid in finding a job from Alternative Opportunities, and they've been great with me. I located a job finally here at Cawvey's Electric, and I feel that I fit in pretty good. I enjoy the work, I enjoy the other employees here, and things with that have worked out great. Since I got my job, like I said earlier, the depression has made a 180-degree turn, and I needed to get back to something like employment. I was spending too much time with nothing to do, basically. One of the main things, I was able to buy a house. That was great. It made me feel a whole lot better. And considering what I'd been through, being able to own a house now is a blessing. AO has given me the courage, made it possible for me to understand, the good they were doing for me, providing me with the help, taking me to different jobs, finding out where I would be able to use my knowledge the best at, and they were extremely helpful in the field of understanding what kind of work I did, what I'm looking for, etc. The job here includes taking motors apart, older motors that are no longer running. I save the copper from these motors and separate items that can be recycled, etc. Do a lot of cleaning, making this place safer for the employees here. And do a lot of shelving of items coming in, from anything large motors down to small parts. I owe a lot to Alternative Opportunities as well as United Way. I'm also thankful with Cawvey Electric and the work they provided for me. Everyone here I get along with great. The work environment here is couldn't be better.
These agencies deliver programs that nurture families and youth, care for people in crisis, strengthen our community, empower people with disabilities, and provide emergency care. By financially supporting the United Way, you have a direct impact on the things that matter to the communities of Howell County and the surrounding area. Your gift does make a difference in people's lives today. We provide relief to victims of disaster or in times of emergency. In times of strife, our communities unite and provide a helping hand to those who need it immediately. United, we can and do make a difference.
Hi, my name's Kelly. I work at Christos' house as the shelter supervisor, and 8 years ago I was a resident here at this very same shelter. At the moment that I was leaving, it was terror. He's stalking me, he's hunting me down. I had fled a local restaurant. I didn't know anybody, I didn't know where I was. My kids were at school, so it was, I need my children before I do this. And I'm sitting at another local restaurant, fast food restaurant, and I'm looking out the window and I'm watching him stalking and hunting, and I knew if I went back home or if he found me that weekend, I would not have lived through that weekend. So the boy's grandfather brought them to me and took us over to the sheriff. Once the sheriff had us in the car to bring us here, it was literally like we were flying on wings. I knew it was done. I knew I was safe. I knew I'd be safe. I knew it was going to be tough, but I was done, and there was that whole liberation. It was, the weight was coming off. And you don't realize how much that weight is holding on to you until you finally feel it lifting. When you finally realize somebody's stepping forward. And when you're finally ready to tell your story. I think that's a big part of healing, is being able to share it and having the space in which to do it. This was on the weekend, so the following business day, they took me down to the courthouse, filed the ex parte, they helped us get clothes, they helped us get some of our things back, they, fed us. I mean, you cannot starve in this building. When I got here, I had lost a lot of weight. By the time I left here, I was back to my healthy weight. They helped the kids process their fears. My youngest was my protector. He still is, but helped him realize Mom can actually function and doesn't need a 9-year-old to do a man's job. She can actually take care of herself. But also help them understand that even though you've been victimized, it doesn't mean you have to act as a victim. And I think that's really important. And that's one of the things I really try to help the ladies with now. Yes, this has happened to you, but you don't have to let it define you. I oversee the advocates, but I also oversee the residents. But I help empower the advocates to be able to meet those crises. I just think it's very important. Very important. Paying it forward is huge to me. Letting them know and kind of being that face that's not just saying I lived it once upon a time in another place. It's, I have a story for you. I lived it once upon a time in a place called Christos house. I said, yeah, 8 years ago we were living here for 5 months. Oh, wow, so you can. Yeah, it's by conscious choice and decision and a lot of hard work.
Your United Way is about local agendas, local goals, and local solutions. Invest in your community through the Heart of the Ozarks United Way campaign. Whether you invest as an individual or through the workplace, your donation will make a difference. When we all come together to make a difference, we become united.